And we're getting set now for the women's 800-meter race. It's expected to be a battle between accomplished veterans.
Definitely an accomplished veteran. One is Quirot of Cuba. This woman has come back from an awful lot. She was severely burned and came back last year to win the World Championship in Gothenburg, Sweden. It was a nice thing to see her back running well.
Joetta Clark, Craig, another of those expected to compete.
Great American veteran, along with Meredith Rainey from the United States. Rainey had some injury problems indoors, seems to have those worked out.
Joetta Clark and Meredith Rainey in lanes 3 and 4.
There you see Clark on the right, and that's Quirot actually in the all red.
Underway with the women's 800-meter race.
Quirot pushing Julie Jenkins from the U.S. as they got off the starting line. Now the group on the right, on the outside, will break for the inside when they get over to the other side.
Interesting story, Quirot, I mentioned in the beginning. She has been severely burned, and actually it's interesting. I know burn victims have a little trouble with a lot of hot sun. I wonder how she feels in this particular intense heat. Right now, Joetta Clark taking it out.
Joetta Clark giving way. Alisa Hill running second. Quirot in third. Now
Hill considers herself more of a 1,500-meter runner, but likes these 800-meter runners to develop her speed. Clark, the 33-year-old veteran, was ranked in the top 10 in the U.S. way back in 1979, so she's been around for a while.
She has been around for a while, but Meredith Rainey, who is one of the athletes with the white headband and the Foot Locker outfit, she has been the one who has come up and basically taken things away from Joetta Clark. But Alisa Hill moving out in front, leading Joetta Clark at this point.
And watch Julie Jenkins coming up on the outside.
Well, it's interesting. You mentioned Meredith Rainey again on the inside now with the white headband. She said she wants to experiment with some different race patterns. In recent years, she's been going to the front and pushing, much as Alisa Hill is doing. And this is good front running. Hill, of course, stronger than some of these other athletes because of her 1,500-meter speed, maybe not as much leg quickness.
Here comes the 30-year-old Alisa Hill. She still has the lead. Joetta Clark trailing by about 3 meters.
And here comes Quirot.
Quirot moving up on the outside, has not passed Joetta Clark yet. Now Quirot. Quirot, Joetta Clark. That's the way they'll finish, with Alisa Hill third.
Alisa Hill third and Meredith Rainey closing at the end. Obviously, she wants to throw those race tactics out the window. Quirot coming from behind. You can see the burns on her shoulders. She was burned very badly. Also lost her second child in that accident, but she has come back so strong, and she has been an outstanding athlete on the world scene, has run 154.44, and she is going to be ready for the likes of Maria Mutola come August.
That's right. We'll see Maria Mutola later today in the 1,500 meters. And a lot of the racing was made by Alisa Hill, number 8, who took the lead and pushed the pace in the third 200. That strung the field out. Quirot remained very calm, though, throughout. You saw a lot of the other athletes panic and worry. What about that lead of Alisa Hill? Quirot stayed within her stride and really waited as long as possible. If you can cover the moves of someone else without extending yourself, that leaves a good turnover for you in the home stretch. That's exactly what Quirot had.
Well, I think also with Quirot, she is such a fast sprinter. She has also been one of the top 400-meter runners in the world, and she knew how to turn over when the time came, as she's passing Joetta Clark right here, just measuring her stride out, looking very, very comfortable. You see Alisa Hill in third position struggling. Joetta Clark still looks good at this point, but Quirot with the win.
And one more look from head on.
Look at the woman on the left, number 4, Quirot, as Carol said, looking like a sprinter. Good turnover. Excellent relaxation in her face. And notice how she moved just a little bit in front of Joetta Clark. That closed it down completely.
And the official results: Quirot finishes first, Joetta Clark second, Alisa Hill is third, and Meredith Rainey, the Harvard graduate, is in fourth. And we are set now for the men's 800-meter race.